All right, good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. My name is TJ, and for fitness roulette today, you will need a mat or your floor, some light and some medium set of dumbbells, if you have them. And then also if you have a book that is big enough to balance on your foot, kind of your ankle. I'll tell you what we're doing with that one, just to let you know. All right. Okay. So let's move my board down. What I'm doing. All right. So just warming up. And so I'm going to stand far enough back to where you can see me. So either you can do this lying down or standing up. If you're doing it standing up, just be aware of your balance. And so just really bringing that knee up if you can, even if you can only bring it up to where that upper thigh is parallel or horizontal with the floor is good. Like I said, you can always do it on the floor as well. All right, so now let's kind of get more from the outer hip, just a little more warmed up. So it's just up and out, kind of like you're making circles with your hip. So up and out. And again, you could do this lying down on the ground as well. Your body would just be straight, feet extended. You would just bring your knee up into your chest, kind of pivot that leg around the hip. Excellent. Nice job. 3, 2, 1. All right. So just to get a little bit between like that stretch and a little bit of movement within that back lower leg, I just want you to stand with your feet kind of close to each other and then just coming up on your tiptoes and then back down, back up, back down, back up and down. So it's kind of almost like you end up kind of rocking up onto your toes and then back down, back up, and back down. Good job. Again, just getting a little movement within that lower part of the leg. All right, one last one. So I'm going to stand with my feet wide and my feet are pointing either straight ahead or just kind of slightly angled out. Just make sure your knee is going that same direction that your toe is pointing, just to limit any pain or any uncomfortable feeling of that side to side movement. And so if I turn to this side so you can see what that looks like, I'm sitting back as far as to what is comfortable to me or to yourself, and feeling that stretch through the inner thigh. And so I'm going to feel it through that one side where the leg is straight, but I'm going to push through the leg that's bent. And then I'm going to switch, switch, switch. Good job. All right. So I'll tell you what we are doing for our workout today. So it's going to be kind of like what we do for metabolic conditioning, where there's going to be sections, which we just did. So we're going to do side skaters. So you could step and tap, or you can dynamically keep it going by being quicker. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So I'm going to show you a little bit of a different variation on the next set, just as something different and unique, very similar in its movement. Good job, keep moving. And again, if you need to step and touch, you could step and touch, almost like if it's low impact. 3, 2, 1. All right. So the variation, just watch. So it's going to be a center point. So you're just kind of switching like so. All right. So this time the upper body kind of stays in one place. It's the lower body that's moving. You choose. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So I'll do the new one that I told you. And again, you can step and touch and slow it down. And I am kind of in this bent over position just a little bit as I'm doing it. And again, you can be quicker or slow it down. Great job. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. I think you'll catch on that it's a lot of lower body, but there is some upper body that we will be doing. All right. So for the next one, grab your medium weight or a lighter weight if you choose, or something even like a soup can. We're going to go across the body, like if you think you were chopping some wood. All right, so we're going to start right at the bottom, up to the left at the top. 30 seconds, ready? Go. So there's a little bit of a bend in the hip, so I'll turn to the side. You see what I'm doing? Just a slight bend in the hip, sitting back, going from bottom right to upper left. Good job. Keeping the core tight. Excellent. Keep moving. We will do the other side, but we're going to fit something in between. 3, 2, 1. All right. Put that weight down just for a second. All right. So remember the one that was side to side? That's the one we're doing next. All right. I'll turn to the side so you see what I'm doing. So remember, wide feet, sit back, switch to the other side. Ready? Go. Nice job. So again, just going side to side. Again, keeping the knees kind of like, well, over the toes, but not over the toes, or at least far enough back. And again, making sure that the pressure on your knee is not too much. If you need to slow it down, feeling it within the legs. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. So grab that dumbbell for the last and final one of the wood chopper. So this time, bottom left to upper right. All right. You're ready. 3, 2, 1. Go. Again, if you are working out in your home, just be careful. Hang on to that weight. Do not let it go. Don't want to break anything or holes in your wall. So remember, just a slight bend, sitting back like you were sitting into a chair, kind of swinging that weight diagonally, keeping the core tight. It is very cardiovascular in nature. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. Get a drink of water really quick, and I will do another set. All right. So going back to what we were doing, with the ESD or the cardiovascular portion of this. So side skater. So either doing the one I showed you or doing the one where you're hopping. You get confused easily when you do this. Side to side. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So during this class, we'll definitely get those steps in. If you are participating in summer summits, especially if you have a tracker or a pedometer on you. Great job. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. So going with the wood chopper. All right, grab your dumbbell. Remember, bringing it from bottom right to upper left. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Great job. So just slight bends in the knee, more of a bend in the hip. And as you stand up, that you're pushing that hip forward. So that way it helps you bring the weight, if you have a weight, across your body. So then you're not using your shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, put it down. All right, so we're gonna go side to side lunge. So side to side. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So again, still sitting back with the hip, keeping the knees over the toes, in this case, like they're in line or farther back, a little closer to the ankle, and feeling that stretch through the inside part of the leg that's straight, and then feeling the work from that leg that's bent. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. So let's grab our other one. So our other dumbbell, the same dumbbell that we were doing. So now bottom left to upper right. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Great job, everyone. Keep it up. Just make sure we keep breathing. If you need to slow it down, you can slow it down. You could either get rid of the weight, or you could just do a march in place just to slow it down even more. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Good job. All right, so get a drink of water really quick. Let's move on to the next one. All right. So the next one is going to be the upper body stuff, just to give the lower body a little bit of a rest. So we're going to do different push-up variations. And so just starting off with the regular, and you could either be on your knees or on your feet, as long as you keep your body straight across from shoulder, hip to knee, or shoulder, hip to heel. All right, regular push-up. 3, 2, 1, go. For the next exercise that we do, you don't need weights for this one just yet. If you have light dumbbells, otherwise I would do it without them, just so you get used to it. So again, hands are shoulder width apart. Your hands are in line with the middle part of your chest. You're only going down to about fist length between you and the floor. Keep going. Again, either shoulder, hip to knees are a lot easier than shoulder, hip to heel. 3, 2, 1. Child's pose. So sitting back onto the heels, hands out in front. Think of like a fetal position, but face down. All right. So the next one, I'll just slightly angle myself a little bit. So remember, no weights this time. All right. So what you're going to do is this just the upper body. You're going to raise your arms up off the ground. You're going to pull back, and then you're going to straighten your arms overhead. So it's like you think you're doing a press, like if you were pressing your arms overhead to where they're straight, but you're lying down and you're just keeping your upper body off the floor. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. The idea is to keep the shoulder blades flat up against the back. So squeezing right between your shoulder blades. This is the back exercise, just let you know. So really try to straighten your arms here, pull back, squeeze between the shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Child's pose again. Just breathe out and breathe in, and just try to catch your breath. So we're going to go on to the next set. So again, either be on your knees, shoulder, hip to knee, straight across. This time, make a diamond with your hand to where your pointer fingers are touching and your thumb is touching. And you're now going to have it in the middle of your chest. So still in line, elbows are going to come out to the side. Only go halfway and then push, halfway down and push. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so a diamond push-up. You could either be on your feet or you could be on your knees. You're going to feel this more on the inside part of your chest. And because you are pushing, you may be feeling it through the back of the arm, through the triceps, and through the middle part of your chest. Keep going. Again, on the feet is a lot harder than being on the knees. But remember, it's all about correct form. 3, 2, 1. All right, child's pose again. Awesome. All right, so we're going to go back to the one we were just doing with our back. This time it's going to be like a snow angel. All right, so I'm going to kind of put myself a little bit more out of the path of my chair. Not sure if I'll be able to straighten my feet. All right, so keeping the upper body off the floor or the upper chest, and just bring it out to the side like a snow angel. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. So shoulder blade is still flat up against the back, and you squeeze your shoulder blades when your hands are behind you, and then bring it back up. So like a reverse snow angel, like you think you're doing in the snow. Trying to keep your hands and your elbows floating off the floor, squeezing between your shoulder blades when your hands are back. Keep going. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, child's pose again. Catch your breath. Excellent. All right, so the next one for that push-up, again, whether it's modified, whether you're on your knees or on your toes, your elbows are going to stay by your side. So you're going to kind of have your hands placed almost like where your rib cage is. All right, so if it's on my knees, hands are by my side, elbows go back. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. So my elbows stay by my side. And again, you could do this on your knees. Just remember, keep your core engaged. Good form. And again, pushing, feeling it through the chest, feeling it through the back of the arm. Keep it up. And again, you could do this elevated as well if you had a chair. That push-up gets a lot easier to do. So keep that in mind. 3, 2, 1, child's pose. So for the next one, if you have some very light dumbbells, like I'm saying, like 1 pound, you know, you could do the same exercise we did the first time. I will do it without weight because 10 pounds is a little tough to hold that. All right, so remember, hands out in front like you're Superman, pull back, and then hands out, then pull back. 3, 2, 1, go. Now, if you wanted to engage that lower part of your back, you could actually lift your feet up off the ground, squeezing through your glutes as the hands are doing that pressing motion. But again, keep the shoulder blades flat up against the back. If it becomes too tiring, you could just relax your feet and just do the arm motion. Keep the hands and elbows floating off the floor. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, child's pose really quick. Nice job. All right. So last one for the push-up. If it's exhausting, find something elevated, whether it's a counter or a table. All right, just a regular push-up. So hands are the same or a little wider than your shoulders, in line with your chest. 3, 2, 1, go. So last one. And then we'll do one more back. And then we'll do our legs. Good job. So again, you can switch to your knees if you are not elevated, but you're starting to get tired. Just remember the last chest exercise, feeling it through the chest, a little bit through the triceps. Keep it going. Great job, everyone. Push. Three, 2, 1, Child's pose. So hands out overhead. You're in a fetal position, but face down. Catch your breath. All right, so one last one of that snow angel. Face down. Get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. So snow angel. Now that same thing would apply about the feet and engaging the low back. If you lift the lower legs, squeezing through the glutes. So remember, reverse snow angel. So where you're face down, shoulder blades squeezing between your shoulder blades when your hands are behind you. Not letting your hands and your elbows touch the floor. Keep going. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Child's pose really quick. And get a drink of water. All right. Okay, forward the leg stop. So remember that book I told you about? In my case, a board game. So we're going to turn to our side. We're going to place that book or that box, and you're going to be on your elbow. Your shoulder is going to be directly over, and you are just keeping, the idea is to keep the foot pointing straight ahead and just lifting. All right. So I don't let my foot that's lifting the weight touch the floor. If you have something heavier that like works for you to keep it there, keep it on your foot, you could do so. Keep going. We're working the outer thigh by doing this. Great job. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. All right, so again, now putting that box or that book, or even like a body bar if you have a bar. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. So keeping the foot moving straight ahead. And just taking your time as you're moving that leg away or moving it up and feeling it through the outer thigh. Keep going. Good job. So again, like I said, your shoulder is directly underneath or over your elbow. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right, so move that box and grab your weight. And we're going to take one of those dumbbells, place it back behind the knee. In this case, I'll show you with my left side, so you see it in the camera. So I'm going to raise it up to where my upper leg is parallel to the floor, and then back down, and then back up. So my shoulders are directly over my hands, and my hips are directly over my knees. 3, 2, 1, just one side only. Go. So squeezing through that glute, through this side. As you kick the heel up, pushing through the heel. And again, squeezing through the glute on the left side, if that's where your weight is. 3, 2, 1. All right, so we're gonna flip it over. So I'll turn so you can see. Again, move that weight or that dumbbell or the soup can if it fits in the crook of your knee. All right, remember, shoulders over hands, hips over knees. Ready, go. So upper thigh is parallel to the floor. Great job, keep it going. Again, feeling it through the glute. Nice job. Keeping the core engaged, keeping it straight from shoulder to hip. No arch in the back or no dip through the core. 3, 2, 1. All right, put it down. All right, let's move back to our box or our books, or if you have a weight that will stay on your foot. All right, back to abduction or the outer thigh. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So we'll make it through this round really quick. We do have abs class coming up at noon. So we'll do this round really fast. So working through the outer thigh. And I will leave stretching up to you. Just make sure you stretch the legs. 3, 2, 1, other side. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. So moving that box or that book to the other leg, keeping the foot flat. So that way the box or the book or the weight does not roll off your foot. Working the outer thigh. Great job. 3, 2, 1. All right, really quick. Move that dumbbell to the back of the leg. Hands and knees. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, keep the core engaged, keeping that belly button drawn in towards your spine. So pushing the heel like you're kicking. Think like how a donkey would kick back. So squeezing through the glutes. We have one more after this, and we will be done. Just remember, if you want to do another set, you could do another set of those 2 exercises. Just remember, switching between legs. 3, 2, 1, other side. Last one. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Make it count. Again, feel it through the glute. In this case, on my right side, as that's where I have the dumbbell. Great job. Keep squeezing through the glutes. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. So remember, if you want to do another set of the one with the book for both legs, and then the donkey kick with the dumbbell, do so. Otherwise, we have abs class in a couple of minutes. All right, stay tuned.